Good morning. How are you today? So, today's session or theme is happiness is an attitude. Now, I didn't post yesterday, and the reason for that is one of the reasons for today's theme. A dear friend of a community that I belong to passed away yesterday. Early morning or late night at some point. And yesterday morning when I was getting ready to post daily devotional, I realized he had passed. And I was still waiting on confirmation from somebody to actually tell me that, but I knew he had passed. And the community is grieving right now. Those that knew him for a beautiful person, and not without flaws. We all have flaws, but a beautiful person. And he worked even when he was depressed and even when he wasn't feeling good. He worked to have a good attitude and be happy. And when he wasn't there, he would admit that he wasn't there. And that's one of the reasons I chose today's theme. I'm going to read you a passage from I Come as a Brother. When your will is to be unified with the divine, then know that you are in harmony with the divine, and all of its powers will come to your aid. But if you opt for diversity, separation, isolation, then you must operate on your own, because the divine will not rush to separate, it only rushes to unite. When you decide to lay fear aside, it will move for you. I think that my friend who passed had figured out where his peace was. I think he figured it out because he was able to make an exceptionally difficult decision about his health and follow his place of peace. And there are people that disagree with this move that he made, but it was the right thing for him. And in true fashion that is right for who he is, he followed a path listening to the inner light of his heart. And I think that's a beautiful thing. When we lose someone, sometimes we forget that their life's path was their choice. It was their path to live, and they may have made choices that you didn't agree with, or that you felt that you needed to judge, or you felt that maybe some people criticize other people's life path. And you may not have liked what they did, but it was their life path to live. And my friend lived his life exactly how he felt he needed to live it. And he honored himself. And that's not always an easy thing to do against the judgments of your friends, your community, and the universe. But he stood strong in what he believed in. And that is a beautiful thing. And my view on death is a little different from a lot of people's, but I truly believe that we'll meet again. We'll see each other again, maybe in different bodies, maybe in a different lifetime, maybe on the other side. I don't know. But I know we'll see each other again. I don't get caught up in the loss of the now. I will miss him. I will miss him. Matter of fact, I think I saw more posts in the last year on Facebook than I'd had conversations with him in the last 4 or 5 years since I moved away from where he lived. And I soaked them up, every one of them. I soaked every single posting, every single paragraph that he wrote. I soaked it up because there's always a nugget of wisdom from that one. And he's left us. And he's gone on to do bigger and brighter things. And that's okay. So today in history, today's the 24th of January. Ikoko, the Amaraya Indian pot-bellied god of prosperity, is honored on this date in the annual fair called Alicitus, which is held in La Paz, Bolivia. And in Hungary, a pagan purification ceremony known as the Blessing of the Candle of Happy Women is performed annually on this date. I love that. The Blessing of the Candle of the Happy Woman. I love it. That's cute. That's Hungarian. Pretty cool, huh? Okay. So that is our theme for the day. Happiness is an attitude. Some people find that place of peace and are able to be happy people. And it's a joyous thing. And you have to work at it sometimes because our world doesn't let us hold on to that. So hold on to your happiness. Live in it. Revel in it. Find your place of peace. Find that attitude. I hope you all have a beautiful day. Yesterday was really hard for me. And I know it was really hard for a lot of people. Though I do not view death the same way a lot of other people do, it's still not an easy thing to lose someone that you care about. Those of us that are left behind by those who have gone on in their journey sometimes feel abandoned, and that's a real feeling. So it's okay to be there for a little while, but know that they've gone on in their journey. Their journey has not stopped. They didn't miss out on something. They didn't get cut short. They didn't. That's not what that is. They've gone onward in their journey. So have a beautiful day. Have bright blessings. I wish you peace. I wish you stillness. I wish you the joy of going outside and really enjoying our earth in which we live. Have a beautiful day, and blessed be.